What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the brand new login champion, and that is Ronda Rousey. So if you guys don't know who Ronda Rousey is, you either live under a rock, you just don't watch any type of MMA, which is like kickboxing and boxing, things like that, or maybe you just don't live in the US, or you just don't watch TV. Who knows? It could be a mixture of all of them above. So let me just get into this champion really quickly. She's in the Bannerlords, which honestly, Bannerlords, Ronda Rousey in the Bannerlords. I don't know. Does she belong in the Bannerlords? Is this where she should be? Where else would I think that she should be? I feel like she could have been nice in the new Sylvan Watchers faction. Or I guess she could have been a barbarian, but then again, we have so many barbarians, it's just getting annoying to keep adding more and more barbarians. Super annoying. Well, I guess they figured we needed some more Bannerlords. What do you guys think? Do you think Ronda Rousey should be added into the Bannerlords, or do you think she should be a barbarian, a Sylvan Watcher, or somebody else that may be interesting to you? I really like the fighting stance that she's got going on, the jumping around, which is really neat. The fiery fist though, that's an interesting touch. Not gonna lie, the fiery fists are pretty cool. She's got a little belly button ring in. She even has the little mole underneath her eye too. Yeah. Looks almost exactly the same. I guess her cheek jawline seems a little bit more defined. Unless, you know, who knows. Well, either way, she's kind of cool. It's a kind of a bland, I would say, I guess this setup is a little bland, but then again, aren't half the Bannerlords? Well, this guy's cool. She's kind of bland. Meh, most of the Bannerlords are pretty flashy. I will say though, her skin is kind of cool with the flaming fists. That's pretty cool. Other champion skin you can get with her, I like this better. This is way better. This is more flashy, but of course you have to pay for it. Or they're just gonna end up bringing out another tournament where you could potentially win the Ronda Rousey new skin, the Glacial Fury skin. This, in my opinion, I like this skin better. It almost looks like she has Wolverine claws. Well, not quite. More like bear claws. I feel like those are more like bear claws than Wolverine claws. For sure. That looks really sweet. Plus she has the sword on the back, the half cape, which is pretty sweet as well. And what is that? Like a foxtail or something? But yeah, this looks way, way better, in my opinion, compared to this. I mean, this just looks a little bland. At least give her some better armor. I feel like the armor could have been more like pronounced. Either way, the people who create this type of detail, this work, the developers who create this detailed work, it's still amazing. I'm not saying that Raid has bad graphics. They have insane graphics. I'm just saying my opinion of this specific one. I think they could have went a little bit more above and beyond. But another reason why Plarium could be doing that is because, I mean, look at this one compared to this one. When they sell this one, a lot of people are going to probably try to buy this because it looks really good. I think it looks really, really good. But let me know, what do you guys think? Which skin do you think is better? Classic skin with the flames, or Glacial Fury skin? Yeah, leave that in the comments down below. So now, kind of to go into her kit, I don't know if she's going to be a meta breaker, but let's just read her kit real quick. A1, attacks one enemy 3 times, places an extra hit if the target has less than 50% HP after the 3rd hit. Okay, so I guess it could be good with Fire Knight for sure. She could be good for Fire Knight with a triple hit on the A1. I mean, she could be really, really good against Hydra, potentially, if she hits big damage. With Flaming Hands, she must have like an HP burn in her kit, right? I haven't actually gone through her kit yet. But let's see. Either way, this could be a good damage dealing hit. So the A2 attacks one enemy again 3 times, ignores shield buffs and 30% of the target's defense. Okay, that's a pretty good ability. But it's only one enemy, which kind of stinks. Places a block passive skills debuff for 2 turns before attacking. Oh, this debuff cannot be resisted. Oh, okay. Also places a block active skills debuff for 2 turns after attacking. This debuff cannot be resisted. What? Wait a minute. Are you serious right now? No. Wow. That could be insane against MITHRALA. Ronda Rousey could potentially be like a MITHRALA, straight up nuke, basically. She could do this to the MITHRALA, because a lot of time MITHRALAs, they have shields, right? They have high defense, high resistance. You can block passive skills and block active skills and just go right through MITHRALA's resistance. That's insane. That's actually pretty insane. I'm definitely building this champion for that, because MITHRALA probably is the bane of my existence, or the bane of most people's existence when it comes to gold 4 and 5. I think mainly she's in gold 5 and also tag team arena. And a lot of people just don't have MITHRALA yet, or maybe they're in gold, you know, whatever, wherever they're at, in silver tag team arena or gold 5 arena, facing these MITHRALAs. And we all have that issue where MITHRALA cleanses all the debuffs. So now you could build Ronda in multiple different ways, right? You could build her just to lock out MITHRALAs, which make her really fast, right? And then just hit MITHRALA really fast with some damage. Hit MITHRALA, block her passive skills, block her active skills, and do pretty significant damage from the looks of this ability. If this ability has a high damage calculation, this could be really good. So that's a nice ability. Attacks all enemies 2 times on the A3? Dang. Damage increases by 30% if this champion has more than 50% HP. So if you build her with really high speed, she could go into this ability. But personally, against MITHRALAs, I would go with this ability. Okay, this is good so far. Immune to turn meter reduction effects when the skill is not on cooldown. Wow. Decreases all turn meter reduction effects used against this champion by 50% when the skill is on cooldown. That's pretty insane to me. So far, her kit is pretty ridiculous. That's just my opinion. I think her kit's insane. And she has a passive. Another passive. Passive effect from just this ability, and then another passive. So she effectively has 2 passive abilities. 15% chance to join an attack whenever an ally attacks an enemy. This champion will attack with their default skill, which attacks 3 times. Which against Hydra is insane. Because a lot of times you want to try to target those Hydra heads that are below half health, or they're decapitated. At the start of each round, places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns equal to 40% of their max HP. What? Okay, so she barely has any HP. She's only got close to 15k HP, but still 40% of their max HP shield buff at the start of every round? Dang, okay. I don't know, I think Ronda Rousey is pretty insane. Also, Ronda Rousey has this insane aura. Ally attack in all battles by 30%, so she's increasing it by 30%. That is really good. That's a solid kit. She has a very solid kit. It's all battles. I think she's going to be really, really great. I think she's going to be great in Hydra. She's going to be great in Arena. She's going to be great in General Progression. She's going to be great in Bannerlord's Faction Wars. So yeah, definitely utilize Ronda Rousey. She's going to be really good, but I especially think she's going to be excellent against those MITHRALA teams. With their teams, you know, any other teams that are like support based where it's one champion. You could even go against Duchess teams. You know, you can utilize her just to attack Duchess or MITHRALA or other really crazy support champions. Block their active skills, you know, block their passive skills, and then you're good to go. Just make her really fast, have some okay damage, and you're all set. She's crazy, and she has 101 speed, so she's going to be easy to build up that speed as well. Let me look at MITHRALA too. What is she, a dark elf? Where's MITHRALA at? There she is. Yeah, dark elf. Alright, MITHRALA. Block active skills is what Ronda has. Block passive skills. MITHRALA's passive skill is the Gaze of Stone. Whenever this champion is attacked by an enemy under Hex, 50% chance of applying a petrification debuff for 1 turn. Whenever an ally is attacked, again, Hex, petrification, also increases this champion's resistance. So literally, she's a hard counter to MITHRALA if you think about it. Leave it in the comments down below if you would utilize Ronda Rousey as a hard counter to MITHRALA Lifebane. I personally would, because I don't have MITHRALA yet. Plus, I don't have the only other champion in the game, which is the Romantu champion, who has that similar ability, except it's an AoE. So Romantu is a little bit better in that sense. But again, Ronda Rousey can be utilized as a very niche champion to lock out MITHRALA teams if you want. Or you can build her just for Hydra. She seems like a really good Hydra champion as well. Like a very good Hydra champion. Or you can use her in any other area of the game. Like, for example, the Bannerlords, right? I don't have a single Bannerlord, and I've been playing this game for literally over 3 years. And I still don't have a Bannerlord legendary. Over 3 years. Come on. This will be my first legendary from the Bannerlords, and it's a login champion. I also didn't get Sigmund the High Shield because I just missed him. I didn't have enough shards. This guy looks super sick too, by the way. But either way, Ronda Rousey just looks like an absolute animal. I can't wait to get her. I think she's going to be very worth it on anybody's account, especially when you're new. Utilizing her early game, she's probably going to do big damage. I hope she does big damage. It's going to be kind of lackluster if she doesn't do any damage. And in that case, if she does no damage, then more than likely I will be building her to just CC MITHRALA. Make her really fast. She doesn't need any resistance. Just make her really fast with as high damage as possible. And just target MITHRALA. That's it. If you guys don't think that makes sense, leave it in the comments down below. Where else would you utilize Ronda? Let us know. Alright, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.